It's so windy outside, you can hear wind because my window's open. Like, there's wind blowing across the microphone just from my window. A neighbor's tree. There's a windmill out there. It doesn't look like it's moving on this camera because it's so dang windy that it honestly is moving fast enough where it's making enough rotation every 60th of a second so it does not move, or it looks like it doesn't. That is a lot of wind. You know, I was really hoping that that wind would go away so I could actually make a video out of the sides, but no, it's still there and it's been there for like all day. So we will be limited to insideness videos today. I still have a plan though on what we should do, so let's go do that. And by the way, if you hear sounds that makes it sound like it's somebody's trying to break into this garage, that's just the wind. Is you remember that planter box thingery? Yeah, I brought it in here because, well, it's really, really windy outside, so yeah. I want to try and finish it today, hopefully, maybe, potentially. Anyways, let's try and build the inside of it, because right now, if we fill it with dirt, these sides won't stay straight, they'll just bow out like that. They won't hold in their place. So we need to make it hold its place. And this looks green. I just realized that. Let me just quick fix that. Much better. Okay, that actually looks mediocre now. So, sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna need to find some boards so we can put them in there. You know what, after some highly sophisticated thinking, I don't know what it would be. Yeah, I guess, thinking. I basically realized that we're not building anything that needs to hold ridiculous amounts of weight because, well, I'll show you why. We don't need to reinforce it, we just need to keep the dirt in and make it so we can put wheels on the bottom. So that's a lot easier. All we need to do for that is build a platform like the other planter box and then make somewhere to put casters on the bottom. So the first step, again, just like anything else, cutting boards. So again, I'm gonna skip that. Okay, so I got all the boards cut. They are sitting down there. So this is what it's going to look like. That board is going to be screwed in at the same height as that one. Well, these boards are going to be sitting on top of them, screwed in also, and then there's going to be a sheet of plywood on top of all of it. So let's screw that all together then. Okay, now there is a platform for the dirt to sit on. Now we just need to put the, whatever it's called, the stuff on top of it that keeps the dirt from falling into the, out of it. It's called landscaping fabric. Yeah, okay. Okay, about 100 staples later, I have this thing all stapled together. Now I'm just waiting because I need somebody to take me to pick up one more board. So we can't do anything else with this until I get that board except for put on feet, which I'm too lazy to. Should we? Nah. Okay, so first of all, I apologize for the wind noise. It's gonna be there. I can't avoid it. I did figure out something we can do though now that the wind has finally died down. I think we're gonna just work on quarter pipe over there. I wanna put on the top half of the wood for the quarter pipe part of the half pipe. Okay, so the first thing I just need to do is I just need to chop down. I got a sheet of plywood right there. I just need to take a 18.5-inch section off that's 8 feet long. And then I will be able to screw it in over there after I put in the last board. Okay, that was literally the exact depth that I was supposed to cut it at. There are no marks in the ground at all. This is from when they made the plywood, this mark right here. So for structural plywood, I literally cut that perfectly. So now I just need to screw in the 2x4 that goes right where the coping does. Again, I'm sorry for the wind. And then I can screw in the plywood. Okay, now that I got that screwed in, now I can finally throw on the sheet of plywood. Okay, so the top half now is actually completely screwed on, so it goes all the way up to where the coping will be. Coping's gonna go right there, and then we're gonna have a sheet on top, and then this section will be done except for the layers on top of this layer. It is so windy out there. The only place that I can speak without being completely drowned out by the wind is under the ramp. Oh yeah, and by the way, I got a top So a floor for the ramp. I just found a sheet of 3/4 inch plywood that fits perfectly. I think that's probably going to be the top for now until I actually get a properly shaped 3/4 inch sheet. Once I get that, then I'll use that because this does not go completely to the edge. You can see light through it. But it's pretty close for now, actually. So I would try out the ramp, but again, I have the issue of how am I going to get speed up to the ramp? So I'm going to have to wait for the other half of the ramp, which should not be very long. Sometime in the next 2 weeks, we should have the other half mostly built. So, and I should be getting the coping for this on Saturday. I also will be getting the other 4-foot section for the ramp that goes over there. So then this half will have the whole ramp section done. I just need to then put on the top layers and stuff. I'm thinking about with this ramp actually trying a Baltic birch or ACX or some sort of 1/4 inch sheet of nicer plywood, because that shouldn't warp and bow as much. So I'm thinking I might try that. So it's been quite a few hours since the last clip of video. In that time though, I did finally get boards to build the rest of the planter box out of, so I think we're gonna cut those up and actually finish this thingy then. I'm gonna quick cut the boards because again, I'm pretty sure you don't care. So let me, again, just... Okay, so I got them all cut. They are sitting where they're supposed to be. They aren't screwed in yet though, so let's screw them in then. Okay, it's finally done. It's mostly done anyways. I still need to put wheels on it, but I don't have the screws and stuff to do that, and I'm not gonna bore you with that, so it's done then, yeah. But by video magic and teleportation of time, thumbnail had plants in here. There's not plants, and there will not be plants in this video, ha ha ha. I'm too lazy to plant plants tonight, so that I'm gonna do tomorrow, but then take the thumbnail after I do that, so yeah. That's why there's plants in there, but there isn't right now. Okay, so of course I forgot the outro for the video because when do you ever actually make the outro of the video on the day that you make the video? So thank you guys very much for watching. Like it if you liked it, subscribe if you liked it, share it if you liked it, and then click over here to subscribe, and then click over here to watch a video, then click over here to watch another video, then click over here to watch the other video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Yeah, okay, see ya.